So Rosie, the issues top of mind for the federal government as they watch these numbers come in would be what right now?
I mean, let's start with the economy, right? Obviously, this is one of the biggest trading relationships in the world. $1 trillion in goods and services passed through across our borders in 2021. I would also say this, Adrienne, if this is a bad night for the Democrats, some of that could be chalked up to the state of the economy in the United States, particularly inflation and the signs that perhaps the U.S. is headed towards a slowdown, even, dare I say, a recession. That's a pretty strong message that this government has to take away itself, that governments wear the brunt of economic problems and inflation, whether they control part of that or not. So that would be something I think that the Liberals would want to analyze and look at very closely. I think the other issue that is top of mind is energy and the environment. Joe Biden killed Keystone on his first day in office. There is another important pipeline that is potentially not going forward smoothly either, and that is in Michigan. If the governor there keeps her job, Line 5 will be contested again. That's a very important pipeline for Canada, and this government is fully supportive of it going ahead. On the environment, Democrats obviously have the same values as the Liberal government on fighting climate change, and Joe Biden tried to put a lot of those things into the Inflation Reduction Act, and the government hopes that that will go ahead with almost $300 billion in spending on green initiatives. However, there are also challenges there as the United States tries to really take control a lot of the private capital for green investment. And we know that Republicans have typically been far more open to trade and less protectionist than Democrats. So there's lots of moving parts here. And I think most Liberals, people inside government tonight would tell you that they can find a way to work with everyone. And there are pluses and minuses on both sides of the aisle.